What is going on, guys, and welcome to the channel. My name is Sai and this is my future animal room. So we've been busy over the last couple of days. We've been working on this thing for maybe a couple of months now, but it's been being made for like 3 years now. A little bit of backstory on this is we've been doing, a lot of this has been done in the last couple of months. But it's taken me about 3 years to get to this stage. So we did raise the limestone up there to make it taller so we could fit fish tanks in the racks, which we do have some of the racks out there. And I'm pretty sure I have a few more at my mum's still, because I've been using her house as storage for the last 4 years as well. Thanks, Mum. So the aim of the game is to have all the reptiles in here over that side, all of the fish tanks over here, a big indoor above ground pond there, the big tank that the turtles are in now, which is 6 by 2.5 by 2.5, suspended up there, and IBC, maybe 2 IBCs, the bench, the water is just on the other side of that wall, so we bring that through. I don't know how, I probably showed this a while ago. Woo, the light's very bright. But we have our own power thing in here, so that is a bit of a lifesaver. So if the house trips out because we've done something, we still keep power in here, unless the mains trips, but usually that one doesn't trip. And if this trips, it doesn't trip the house. But what I have been looking into, I do already have it, but I've been looking into it on a bigger scale. Automating, so obviously with the fish tanks I do want to be making a automatic water change system. With the reptiles, not sure, but I definitely want to have all of the lights, all of the heat lights and all of the heating kind of in their own circuits, so if the lights go out the heating can still be on, and then that way if we do have a blackout and it is freezing, which it shouldn't be, I should be able to power just one circuit and it'll be fine. But I got a 5.5 kilowatt generator which would run our whole house in a blackout. I've never done it before. I do want to professionally get installed either a backup for this one, so you'd find the mains for the shed, and then you'd put a plug just on the other side of that wall there, that's where we store our wood, and then you'd plug the generator into that, and then that would power the whole room. But I think at that stage, if I have the money to do that, because it's like a few grand or something, I'll probably just buy like a 10 kilowatt and just do the whole house, and that way in blackouts, which we have very few of here, which is great. But if we do, or we do start encountering, Jesus Christ, I've been having these like mini fits in my head where I forget how to spell, read and write, and apparently talk as well. We don't get too many blackouts here, but obviously with the fish tanks, that's a huge thing. When we were at our old rental, we used to have blackouts all the time, and the second the pumps went quiet, because obviously everything was in the house, the air pumps went quiet, and because we didn't have a lot of tanks but we have a big air blower, you could really tell the difference in the silence, so it was kind of scary and I couldn't sleep. But anyway, looking at a bunch of grid compatible, what is it called, bloody Grid Connect cable, can't even think of the word now, I'm having another one of those things, and they all connect to this app, and then I could just turn everything off and on from here. Whoop. So that'll be super cool. We already have that on our lights inside, but the lights that we chose to use for them aren't actually the greatest for power boards. Their power boards are quite expensive, so we won't be able to follow that. But these guys are fairly affordable, so we'll go over them in another video. But yeah, hopefully in the next couple of months I can slowly get some stuff done and I'll be able to show you guys an actual animal room tour. the fish room, the reptile room. The indoor pond won't be in for a while. The IBCs are going to come in first. The big fish tank stand needs to be made. And then I might have to build all of these, rebuild all of these tank stands that I've been keeping on to for the last 4 years. Just for this. Because although it is quite a big room, it's quite a small room. So it's all about cramming as much in as we can while still having a lot of space to move around. Because my biggest problem with a lot of people's fish rooms, not so much reptile rooms, because I find a lot of reptile people have a lot more space, but a lot of fish people have literally the width of my shoulder gap between their tanks. And I'm a big dude, so that's not going to fly for me. So I want a little bit more room than that. It will be squishy, but I need to have open spaces. There's places where I can work with animals over here, like keeping this whole bit here clean. So, yeah. But I'm going to wrap this video up here. Take it easy, stay awesome, and remember, you can't fail if you try. See you later.